Remy, if you could just live, just keep living, they'll just die at the same time, which is a possibility. Could be. That'd be all right with me. I'm not being without Remy. I just can't. That bird's awesome. That's my pigeon wife. She's awesome. She's the mother of my child Solar. Right, Remy? That's right. What are we going to do when we go home? We got to get Marty out of the car and feed Marty. The Sasquatch have been seen on this. This is 19. And this is where a lot of Sasquatch are seen. Right up here by Coon Hollow State Forest. I don't know, maybe we'll see something, maybe we won't. But the camera's on. The Bigfoot, they're so massive though. It's crazy that they can walk through the woods so, like they'll walk. They walk a real sort of fast walk, they got those big legs, so it's sort of like hard to keep up with them. Well, they're not like big. It's like their torso is real tall. Their legs aren't that tall, but the legs are so powerful. It's like they walk so fast. It's crazy seeing those things walk. Right in here, we're coming up on Coon Hollow. This is where most of the Sasquatch are seen. Right up on here, but I don't see anything right now. It's usually later at night. Well, I did turn the camera on, I did. I'm going to get Marty. I didn't even think that I was going to see Marty for like a couple days. This is so fucking awesome. It is, it's awesome. And Marty, it was talked about Marty coming and doing a board and train when Lola was here. Okay, so this was talked about, and then the next thing I know, like, Marty's coming. It's so awesome. Marty is about 15 pounds. He's a Maltese. So I'll be working Marty and the Coton that's here, Jules. This is great. 2 super cute dogs. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Marty's a barker. That's what I was just told. Marty's been barking. But so did Jules. That's the first thing he did when he saw me, was he barked. And he hasn't made a peep. I don't think he's barked once. I don't think so. Nope, he hasn't barked once. I'm driving to go get him, and I had this mantra in my head, and this is so fucking awesome. It is. It's so fucking awesome. It's perfect timing too. Leo goes home tomorrow. I still have lessons to do with Leo, but then Leo's dad will leave town with Leo, and then I'm gonna concentrate on Marty and Jules. But I'm gonna keep working. I just because his dad's in, I'm still working with Jules and Marty. Jules is doing great on hold. He is. He's picking it up real quick. This is so great. You have no idea how happy I am. You know what else is awesome is Remy. Look at her little pink feet. She's so awesome. She really is. Remy, you were preening my hair a little hard this morning. She'll do that. She'll almost do it like it's a rake. I'm not sure what that's about, but I think she's telling me to get up. She's nice at first, and then it's just sort of like she just takes her beak, goes in, and goes like this. So sometimes I'll put my finger and I'll just pet her or something. But she's up, and so she's cooing and stuff, and taking her head and rubbing her head against my head and cooing. It's so hard to sleep. It is. It's hard to sleep, but it's fine. It's Remy. I have Sam. Sam's in our room right now because I put an exhaust system, system in the attic. My attic had mold, which doesn't surprise me because my house has a humidity problem. So now I'm venting out the second floor is what I'm doing. There's a fan, there's a squirrel cage up there now that goes into ductwork, and then it goes down to the floor below and goes out the back of my building. You know, it's like a flap. So if the fan's on, the flap's open. I might even do something else up there. I think I might. I just had to. I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't looked up there in years. One, because I was afraid a bat might fly out. But bats weren't in my attic. They were next to my chimney, I believe. I believe that's where they were creeping around. Up towards my attic. Just the sheer thought of the bats. Just, you know, it's wintertime, so I know that they're not in my attic. And I plugged everything up. There's no way a bat's coming in my house. I'm sorry. Don't tell me about mosquitoes. I know. Yeah, they kill a bunch of mosquitoes. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, they probably kill bees too. They're fucking nasty. They are. A rabies vector for sure. Never pick up a one of those small brown bats. Don't do it. Don't touch it. If it's flying in a room with a kid, that like an infant, this is true. The CDC recommends giving the kid antibiotics. Or with like if it's in a room with somebody that's incapacitated, or it has rabies, so all it has to do is sort of like touch you, a mucous membrane or whatever, or open what you know, it's not good. It's not good. You know, rabies you don't want. I believe in the whole history of humans and rabies. I believe there's only one case of a person surviving from rabies, and I don't remember the details. I almost want to look it up because it sounded pretty. I think that there's damage done. There's a lot of damage done. It, you know, it's fucked them up. So you might not be dead, but you might not remember even who you are. It's not a good thing. I'm sorry, they're filthy. I don't like them. You know, I'm going to start talking about Dracula and shit. I will. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't even, like, when I start thinking about a bat, just, like, don't say anything. A bunch of people beside the road walking. And what's up with this? This looks strange. It's, partiers, it looks like some kind of. Oh, I know what it is. Tonight's Halloween, isn't it? Or it's Saturday, so this is when everybody would party. Yeah, could I have a double roast beef, a potato cake, and that's it?
And for the potato cake, you want the 2-piece, 3-piece, or 4-piece?
Give me a 2-piece.
Alright. We'll drink that with this potato cake. What do you mean? Go ahead.
Thanks. See, the window's open. Did you see Remy jumping out? No, where would you go? Where would you go, Remy? What would you do? Fly back home? Should fly back home, I guess. I would rather, if for some reason we got separated, just stay where you are. No, fly back home. Just be careful, okay? She never gets separated, though. Where's she gonna go? We're freaks. We love each other, don't we, Rem? I'm always looking, where's Remy? And she's always looking for me, too. If I go outside and I'm working, she'll go try and find a window where she can watch me work outside. I come inside, where's Remy? Hey, Rem, how you doing? I go up and, like, you know. Hi, Remy. All right. If I could, I'd get Remy an iPhone. If they made them like real small, like I'd get her an iPhone, and then she could keep it under her wing, and then I could, hey Remy, what are you doing? Where are you? Oh, you're inside? Okay, I'll be in there in a minute. believe Marty's here. It's so awesome, man. Marty! Marty! It's Marty, M-A-R-D-I. Not Marte. But, Marty is a tough street rapper from Sault Ste. Marie. That's where he's from. I originally thought that they were coming from up north. They're coming from the west, like right above Michigan. Still a long-ass drive. It is a long drive. Right, Marty? He just said A. That's what Canadians say. Right? Remy? Look at Remy. I had to do something with the house, Remy. I wanted to be comfortable for Remy. We must be here on the day when they're training people or something. The night when people are getting trained to do this. Now I asked Marty's owner and aunt. I didn't ask. It was sort of declarative. I said today's Halloween. But I don't think today is Halloween. I know that Halloween is somewhere, maybe it's the 30th of October. I don't know, but I know it's either the 25th or the 30th or somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm not a big Halloween fan. Every day is fucking Halloween to me. It's a nightmare. Except with Marty here. Marty's awesome. 50. Somebody paid me back money that was owed to me. I love it. I love that. I love that. I said I'll take it. Thank you. Right? Right, Remy?
How are you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I'm tired. Arby sauce, please. No, that's it. Thank you so much. It's a fucking mukbang. It's a mukbang with Remy. Right, Rem? I'm starving. I'm literally fucking starving. Oh my god. I'm trying to burn my mouth. My window's stuck rolled down. I just love this. Come on, man. God damn it. It's terrible when it's winter. It is. It's the fucking worst. God damn it. Great. This is real important because now you can tell it's going to be a mukbang. This is a very important part of the video. You can see that I'm just starving and I'm absolutely frustrated about my window. It's so frustrating. It's a bummer, man. Sometimes it never really goes up. So I can get it up sometimes. Sometimes it's stuck for, a day, stuff like that. It's really a bummer. But I'm really enjoying my Arby's here, and Remy's gonna enjoy some too. This is really important stuff. Look at how I'm just eating it like a pig. I'm really enjoying it. See the Arby's sign off at a distance. Still smelling the food cooking. Really enjoying the whole ambiance of eating in the car. It's really a wonderful moment. Just sit back and relax.
Put some
This
Arby
sucks.
sauce.
My window's not going up. I hate this. You know? This sucks. I wanted to show this part again because it really is so important. See how I'm eating and I'm totally frustrated with the window. It's really important stuff. I mean, but notice how I'm still just like really enjoying it because it's a full-on mukbang. It's a mukbang. See, it says mukbang. I just wanted to replay this part of the video. I thought that it was so enjoyable for me to watch. I knew that you all would enjoy it too. Look at how I'm eating like a pig. I don't care about anything. I'm just really enjoying this moment. Look, I'm going to eat the potato cake. Yum. It burned my mouth a little bit ago, but I don't care. It's just so enjoyable. It's an Arby's mukbang. Look at that. Look at that. I'm eating like I haven't eaten ever. That's how I'm eating. Look at that potato cake. See how I'm biting that thing and chewing it?
Wow.
Grandma's got quite the caboose.
Want a bite?
This is another real important part of the mukbang. I offer some of my roast beef to Remy. It's important. I just wanted to point this out and make sure that you saw that. Now I'm eating a potato cake. Now Remy's she's gonna eat more of this roast beef. Check this out.
Remy wants some of that white bread. I don't give this to her except like once every 6 months or a year. I love her. She's such a sweet bird. She's a great friend. Making a mash. See, she's eating roast beef. You're eating roast beef.
Did you see the way that I put the whole sandwich in my mouth? That's because it's a freaking mukbang. The whole sandwich. Now I'm eating the rest of the potato cakes. I'm gonna throw the rest of it away. I'm not gonna eat every last bite, or am I? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Usually I don't eat everything. I know you're fascinated by this. I'm still bummed out about my window. My window's bumming me out.
Go. See, that's a real problem. Can't really be fixed. I'm gonna put a motor in. You gotta be kidding me. I need motors for all these windows and shit. Grandma seriously looks pretty cute, but she's a grandma, you know? Chicks don't want to have sex when they get older. It's pretty clear. They don't. Interview my friend Amy from Chicago. Well, maybe she won't. I don't know.
No knobber. They're definitely not into knobber. That is a fact. That's just a flat out. They're not doing that anymore. My friend Amy told me that. I said, "Well, you used to," and she said, "Well, that was when I was immature." So, pretty much, like if you want knobber, you got to find an immature woman that hasn't wised up that knobber is, I don't know, they liked it once, but then now they don't want to give knobber anymore. As a guy, it's confusing. You would think that a woman was really into knobber when she was young. She'd probably be really into knobber is the correct term, when she was older. But that's not how it is. Like they don't want to do it anymore. They did it is the point. They did it, and they're not gonna do it anymore. It's a fact. I don't care what you tell me. You can tell me that you give your husband knobber all the time, or you could tell me that your girlfriend is 57 and loves to give knobber, and I'm not gonna believe you. I'm not gonna believe you. You're lying. You're lying. It's just a biological thing. It's like the window. I almost made the window go down. That would have been a nightmare. My night's going real good because I got Mardi in the car and the board and train is starting, which that is awesome. It is. It's so awesome. I'm so happy. Wait till you see how cute he is. But here's something that's sort of fun. There's a small rodent in my car. I can't really tell what it is. I don't know. I know it's a rodent though. Maybe it's a chipmunk. I love chipmunks. I love rodents. I have no problem with rodents. I don't know what it. I'm hoping that it's a chipmunk though, because there's a chipmunk that he goes under my car and he'll eat seeds on the top of my engine block. Could be him. So I'll have the back open all the time. It'd be easy to get in this car. It would be no problem. I think it's a chipmunk. He's not moving, but he was sort of bouncing around, whatever it was. Don't think it's a rat. It's too small to be a rat, and I think it's too big to be a mouse. I think it might be the chipmunk. I love him. What do you want me to say? If Remy was a chipmunk, I'd still feel the same way about her. It's the truth. It's the truth, Remy. If you were a chipmunk, I wouldn't care. You're my. But if Remy was a chipmunk, then I doubt that Solar would be my son. And if Remy was a chipmunk, there would be no egg, so Solar wouldn't be my son. Definitely. I couldn't have a chipmunk son because I can't hold the egg. I guess I could adopt a chipmunk. I'd adopt my chipmunk son. Say, if I had a chipmunk, of course, it'd be sort of whorish and probably go out and get pregnant and then come back, and then that would be my son, and I'd call it my son. It'd be no problem. I'd take care of it like I do for Solarton, our kid. I don't care. I always wanted to have a son, though. Or daughter, son or daughter. No woman would have me. No woman would have my baby. It's a fact. What are you going to do? I got plenty of women knocked up, and they aborted all of them. I didn't really stop them, right? I didn't stop them. I agreed with them. So, not one of them was like, well, maybe we should get married. I guess I'm not the marrying type. Clearly. I'm not the marrying type, and back when I was getting, well, I'm not going to say women pregnant. That sounds like I got a lot of women pregnant. That's not what I'm saying. But back in the day, when I got a woman pregnant, at least a few, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go into how many. I'll sound like totally irresponsible. But I didn't, none of them were like, oh, we should get married and have this baby. It's our love child. All of the women that I know were, that I got pregnant were professional types, and they aborted that kid lickety-split. And I was fine with that. I'm not like I'm clearly not the marrying type. Have I been married? No, because I'm smart. I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me? I live with a woman. I have lived with a woman. I'm not too wild about the idea. I have Remy, so I don't really, I don't need. Listen. Bottom line is, I've lived with women before. I've never had a woman that was doing my laundry or taking care of me like that. No thanks. No thanks. That just sounds. God, I know situations like that where, like, even though the woman works, the female works, the wife or whatever works, she's still, like, doing so much more. She comes home and has to deal with the kids and cooking dinner and stuff. She might not make as much as the husband, but, I mean, come on. I just don't get that. Like, I guess if you're living with somebody and there's a bunch of dirty clothes, you just throw the clothes in the washer, I guess. Sure. But, I'd hate to have somebody taking care of me like that. Like, I don't know. It just like the dude that, like, can't fend for himself, can't make anything to eat, always expects. I don't get it. I don't know. I dated this woman. She was small and she's an alcoholic. She'd probably say she's not, but she drinks wine every night. She weighs like 98 pounds. And I'd always do the cooking though. I was the better cook, and I wanted to make sure that she ate something. That's not a diet. That's not a diet. She wasn't big, but she would, like, she'd wake up and have coffee and some nicotine gum, shit like that. Or, I mean, she would eat, but, like, maybe only once a day or something. She was tiny. She was 98 pounds. So, you're 98 pounds, you're drinking a bottle of wine a night. Man, after one glass, I could tell the difference. I can pretty much tell the difference on anybody that does that. Like, you have your first drink, and you come up and talk to me, I'm gonna know instantly. I'm like, I was gonna say Nostradamus with that, but that doesn't really. That's not being Nostradamus. That's predicting the future. My prediction of the people that do that, like that, have the nightly drink, is that they're gonna have one the following night too. It becomes habit. It's like it's just fucking a stupid habit. You should quit. Don't get sucked into it. It's so. I'm telling you, it's like when you get away from that thing that you're addicted to. It's like empowering. It's like you get a power knowing that you could, like, quit doing it. I recommend quitting highly if you're addicted to anything. I don't care what it is. It could be booze, it could be weed, whatever. Coffee, cigarettes, whatever. Just quit. Because it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Now, right here, this is where a lot of Sasquatch have been seen. So I'm going to turn the camera back on. Marty, here, come here, here. Marty, get up here. Here, up. You can do it. You did it the other day, didn't you? No, sit. That's very good. Nice job. This is Marty, and Marty's as cute as he can be. The story that I had heard was that he ran out a door and attacked the guy's pant leg. That's what I heard, and I was like, oh my God, he needs to be worked with. Now, one thing about Marty is he also, like, isn't very trusting, so I'm gaining trust with him right now, feeding him by hand, stuff like that. I'll leave a leash on him during the day so I can just grab it, because I don't want him to bite me. I want the growling and the biting to stop, but I know if the leash is on him, he's less apt to growl because I just gain control. Another thing that I'll do with an aggressive dog is bathe it. I'll bathe it. Another thing that I do with an aggressive dog is I never use a muzzle. I've never used a muzzle with an aggressive dog. I will use a pair of gloves sometimes because I'm going to teach the dog hold. If it is an aggressive type dog, I'll wear some gloves. And I'll probably wear some gloves with him for a few sessions, make sure that everything's cool. Probably one session. But the other thing I do is, like, I'll give the dog a bath. I'll wipe it down. Like, I'll use something like this. Like on a white dog, I use this. This is, like, you take pet wipes. This is Pampers, actually. Wegmans did not have pet wipes, but I'm going to go get some pet wipes. But you take the container, and then you put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in there and a little bit of water. With the white dog, it really helps, and you can wipe down their face and stuff. And so with an aggressive dog, I keep the leash on him. I start working with him, doing this, making sure that he knows that, yeah, I can't touch his foot. But I'm maintaining control and telling the dog the proper thing. One thing that I'll say about small dogs and how this starts is that small dogs are picked up and held. Like Tonka, too big to pick up and hold. So if the small dog has a response that's negative, like if somebody's walking up to them and the dog is either frightened or maybe frightened and turns aggressive, and you're holding it, by holding the dog, you're giving a positive reinforcement. It's the worst thing. 2-3 times of that, if your dog growls, like it goes right into growling. First they growl, then they bite. So it's already going into growling, and you're holding the dog, so you're giving a positive reinforcement for growling. You're training a tiny protection dog. Like this guy, he could be switched into something like that, but we're not doing the tiny protection dog. We just want to make him obedient. That's all. Like a protection dog, but they're taken to another point where they're using the bite. But we want him. We're gonna do bite work with him, but it's the opposite kind of bite work. We're gonna do bite work with Marty, where he's learning to pick up an object and hold it. Just hold it tight enough, to do a retrieve, and that's it. But he's definitely aggressive. And I know you're thinking, oh, he's a tiny dog. You can still get bit. And the point is, you don't want the dog to be aggressive anymore. I don't want him growling. I don't want him biting me. And if you have a dog like this, that's very important. Other than, like, not holding your little dog. Only little dogs are held like this, and I see aggression in little dogs. It's so common. If you were doing that with your German Shepherd, your adult German Shepherd, and you were down like this, and it was cool with you hugging it, right? Most dogs don't even like to be held like that, to be hugged. They don't like it. But it was cool that, and the dog got aggressive and you started hugging it. Oh, good boy, good boy, good boy. As the person walks up, sooner or later the dog is going to bust away from you and go after the person walking up to you. It's the worst thing you can do is hold a dog if it's growling. If it's growling or there's any type of aggression, even the lip going up, that dog should be on the floor. Mango is a monster. Little Mango is a monster. He's going to be 21 here soon, but he's a little monster. Not anymore, but when he was young, he had bit so many people. He'd had like 10 different owners. He bit so many people. You can't do that just because they're little. You shouldn't be picking them up and holding them. Definitely, if a little dog, its status is confused and it's already sort of like in that mode of like, you're my resource and you're holding me and somebody's coming towards my resource, I'm going to protect it. I'm going to protect my resource. See the problem? You can't do that. And the only reason why it's done with the small dog, it's like 8 or 9 pounds, something like that, is because you can. And then we have the problem of oxytocin. Oxytocin is something that everybody experiences. If you pet a dog, you get an oxytocin surge, and so does the dog. Oxytocin is a hormone that mammals produce to create bonding, like the mother and the child. The mother doesn't know that kid when it's born, so she produces oxytocin. It's also, if you look at something cute, you might get an oxytocin surge. Right there. Right there. So if you have the ultra cute dog, which this dog is ridiculous looking. See? I'll do stuff like this. I just want him to know I'm cool. I'm not going to hurt him. That's it. But if you have the ultra cute dog like this, you have to, realize that it's a subspecies of the wolf, and you get an oxytocin surge when you deal with it. You have to keep that in check. And so does the dog. Listen, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy the dog, but the problem is it's like you love the dog, you're just loving it the wrong way. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't need to hold the dog. It is not a baby, it's a dog. All four on the floor. Watch out what you're doing with your big dog or your small dog. People are like, oh, it's a small dog, it's no problem if it gets aggressive. Are you kidding me? Most places in the free world, if a dog bites 3 times, it's, they'll put it down. They'll put it down. And in some areas of the world, if a dog bites once, it's going to be put down. And that's a fact. See, it's the worst thing. It's the most common behavioral problem with dogs is aggression. You cannot use food to help this. That is not going to be positive. The dog must learn to be able to understand what you're saying. You have to train the dog, and the dog needs to start looking at you for direction. And when that dog growls, when he goes back and he growls, or if he tries anything like that with his mom, which that's not the approach. You never want the dog to growl again. Do you see what I'm saying? You never want them to get aggressive, because when they start doing it, it escalates and it just keeps getting worse. So the goal for this dog is no more of that shit, and if he did it around me, I'm going to correct him. I'm going to tell him no. I don't need you barking at the UPS guy. No way. And a leash, when he goes home, he should drag a leash a lot. And maybe we'll have that all custom and figured out so that he's dragging something that's, like this, so there's no drag. Even coming out of the crate. If this is in the crate, the dog is fine. It's fine. Then just lay on it. It's not going to get tangled up. It's not going to choke the dog. And you have it on when you're home anyway. So you're up during the day, you're going to work with the dog, you had the leash on it, it's ready to go. If it's in your house and you're watching it, it's ready to go. But hang on here. This is with the caveat. Once the dog is responding and it's no longer acting weird, like say you adopted a dog that was like this, aggressive, and it's weird and you're trying to reach in, that might be a good dog. Don't back away from that dog, is the point. Get the leash on the dog and then let the dog start dragging the leash. So what I'm saying is, I have the leash on him during the day when we're working. I put him back in a crate, and I might work with another dog. But then at night, I take the leash off. We don't sleep with there's no reason. There's going to be like hours of him sleeping. You can have your dog drag a leash. If you have problems with your dog, ask yourself, where are you having the problem with your dog? Is it inside or outside? And do you have a proper leash on the dog? Does your dog understand no? All dogs are sort of the same. All the aggressive dogs are sort of the same. Like, I am not worried that this guy is going to attack me. That's not what they do. Dogs aren't like that. They aren't. They're nothing like that. They're not vicious killers. But if I started, hey, buddy, doing some kind of he'd get me. Absolutely. See how I responded when I went, hey, buddy? Right? He's good, though, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. This is an awesome dog. He's already doing well, pretty good. let me show you. He's doing whoa pretty good. Marty, get up here. Here. Marty, whoa. It's pretty good. It's a very smart dog. If dogs are smart, he would be smart. Right now, he could be a colonel in my army, but I'm thinking he's general material. I ain't shitting, man. I'm telling you, watch this one. This is one to watch. Here, heel. I mean, like real trainable. Here, up. That's the point, is he's real trainable. So all it probably took is 1 or 2 times of him growling. He growled when I walked up. See what I'm saying? It takes 1 or 2 times, and then the dog's conditioned to do it. So now if I can get him to growl at any point, I'm not picking him up and holding him. I'm going to tell him no, and I'll give him a correction. But he's going to know that word going back. No, you can't do that. No, here. Come on, buddy, here. Tonka, get over here. Don't eat grass, dude. Give me that. Sit. Don't get involved. We're working. Here, not you. Whoa. It's pretty good, right? It's ridiculously cute. Marty. Up. Whoa. See what I'm saying? General. It's no shit. Watch this guy. I wanted to make this video. This video is so important because he's like a growler. I don't trust him. Like if I started screwing around with his mouth and didn't take time with him, he would try and bite me. I know you would, wouldn't you, Marty? See, he thinks he's a general already, and he's not. He's not. I'm the prime minister anyway. He only gets to be a general. Tonka, sit. He's Tonka in my army. You better watch out, Tonka. I'm going to demote you to private. Something like that, Private Tonka. You gotta have a workhorse though that'll do anything you say. That's Tonka. Marty. Here. Marty, whoa. Marty, come up here a little bit. Whoa! Marty. Whoa. Let's send your mom a video. Hang on. Marty. Whoa. It's a good boy. Marty, here. Marty. Whoa. Marty, here. Colonel Marty. I'll tell you one thing for Marty is he's not going to be bullied by a big dumb GSP. He's no dummy. He's definitely not a pussy. I get that from him. I mean, I don't know. Like training a dog to do protection, right? That's all about obedience. You could train a little dog like this to be that way, but he needs to be obedient. Do you see what I'm saying? Like an aggressive dog of any kind, it doesn't matter. It has to be dealt with. It doesn't matter if it's a 8-pound dog. Bites a kid, runs out and bites a kid. It just doesn't matter. And there's that terror factor if the dog goes after a kid. So it doesn't matter. You're a little kid and you have a dog like that coming after you. That'd be similar to like if a raccoon was coming after me, I'd be hauling ass. My heart would be beating. But Marty, I'm not afraid of little Marty. Get used to the camera, dude. You're too good looking not to. Come on. Look at that. He's a ham. Marty sees himself, don't you? Oh my God, he passes like the mirror test. He's like a little chimp. Marty reminds me a little bit of like white small ape or something. Like some kind of small ape. He's really great looking. Look at him. He looks like a little monkey. He's a tough little fucker. I'll say that. Tonka, chill out. Tonka's sort of looming over him. See? No. Don't do that. No. That's more about Tonka. Tonka, he's not your he's a, maybe he should be a general already. Yeah. He would not only be a general, but he'd be like a general in like the SEALs or something. He is a fucking badass. He is. I can tell Marty is real athletic. Real athletic. He is not bullshitting around. Right, Marty? Look at him. Pretty cute. It's ridiculous looking at him. I swear to God, that's the thing as a dog trainer. I have to keep that in check. Working with the dog, it's cute. You have to remain logical. You can't just, he's so cute. I want to put him in my lap. You know. He is cute. But he doesn't cotton that shit. Hey, look at how cute he is. Oh my God. Look at him. Look at you. You are so good looking, dude. He's a badass. I was thinking I'd go buy the dog some like sweaters, but he might like really be pissed at me if I did. I don't know.
Caine, you motherfucker, I'm from Canada. You better go give me a fucking sweater. I'm from Canada. I don't need a fucking sweater, Caine. Eh?
Oh, look, he just did that Canadian A thing. He's Canadian. He's Canadian. Aren't you, Marty?
Yeah, I'm fucking Canadian. Shut up, Caine.
Tell you something else that I noticed about Marty is that he sort of like wants to be in the army. Like I can tell he just keeps, he sort of stays by me. That's what I like about this breed. There's like this loyalty. I always see that. I was training a dog, a Maltese, that had severe separation anxiety, and his name was Pharaoh. I was like, oh my God, it was great. He had separation anxiety real bad, but there was like the same thing, loyalty. You see it in the Maltese, also in the Coton. You know, he's like sort of real loyal. Like, look at him. He'll just not too much trouble. Yeah, okay, I'll walk over here with you. You know, he's not giving me too much shit, I'll tell you that. It's real good. Now, if I start trying to get him to hold, you know, a bamboo stick or something, he might not go for that right now. So I just walk him around. Tonka's with us, and Tonka's pretty much harmless. He's not going to do anything. But Tonka is playful and super fast, so he might egg Marty on a little bit at times, and then I correct Marty if Marty starts acting aggressive. Good boy, sit. That's good, Marty. Look at Marty. Look, good looking dog, dude. You know, it's no problem, but with him, we don't want there to be a problem, so we'll put him in a high collar. You know, so it's the leash is going up. There's like there's not really tension. There's just like there's nowhere to go. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's gonna be great. He's awesome. Marty. See, like he's cute, and like kids will see that face, and they'll go up and like kiss the dog, and then the kid gets bit in the face, and then it's the dog's fault. But the dog is a dog, and you know this fucking creature's coming up and coming towards my face. I'm gonna bite it. I could see Marty not liking that shit. Little kid, you know, sorta knows the kid, but really doesn't. You know, he's seen the kid. The kid thinks that he understands Marty or loves Marty, and then goes up and tries to kiss Marty, and then the kid gets bit in the face. Gee, that never happened to me, did it? Look at my nose. Tonka. Hey Tonka, spread out, dude. You're right in my face and Marty's face, dude. That's pretty good though. I think me and Tonka are gonna hunt again. Ike's gone, so I didn't want to go hunting without Ike. It just didn't seem right. So he's gone, and I guess I'm going. I had Tonka out in the field, and he was like, doing some pheasant wings. He was like quartering the field great. Come on, let's go. Here, come here, buddy. Jules, no. Jules, up. No, come on, up. Whoa. The neighbor's dog is a total distraction. Okay, Jules here. Good boy, that's real good, dude. Come here, up. No, up. Here. Whoa. No, whoa. Good boy, whoa. That's good. No, that's good. That's good, brother. Nice job. Nice. Jules here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Come on, buddy. Here. Make that turn. Here. Up. No, up. Jules, no sniffing. Whoa. 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 Jules here. Come on, buddy. Here. Good boy. Here. Jules, up. No, up. Whoa. That's good, dude. Whoa. 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 Jules here. Good boy. Good boy. Jules, up. Come on, buddy. Up. Whoa. No, whoa. No. No. This is where they learn. Up. No, up. No, Jules. Up. Get up there. Whoa. No, whoa. Whoa. Good boy. Whoa. Jules here. Good boy. There you go. Awesome. Here. Up. No, up. Good boy. Whoa. No, whoa. Jules here. Good boy. No, Jules here. Up. No, up. Okay, whoa. No, whoa. Here. Good boy. Good boy. That's very good. That's very good, brother. One more time. You ready? Hold. No, hold. No, hold. Drop. Good boy. That's good. You're getting it. This is different material. The other one's bamboo, so it causes a problem. But next time we do this, he'll be better with it. Right, Jules? Just right now. Hold. Hold. No, hold. No, hold. No, Jules, hold. No, no. No, hold. 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 Drop. Sometimes if you can get it in their mouth and then just sort of take their scruff and don't you're not grabbing it hard, you just grab it. It's not hard or anything. They have a tendency to hold it in their mouth. So that'll help them learn because it's a lot of muscle memory. Let's see if I do that again, if he'll do it. Here, hold. No. No, hold. 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 No. Hold. 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 He was doing it, but I was rubbing his ear. You can try that too. Takes their mind off of it or something. Here. Try one more time. Hold. 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 Okay, that time I was sort of massaging his ear. It's good. Let's try one more time, and then you're done. Hold. No, hold. 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 Drop. That was good. That's the back of the, the scruff. Good job, buddy. Good job, dude. It's real nice. It's very nice. He's got a crazy haircut. Up. Whoa. Good boy. Now something else that I'll do when a dog is like that, like they don't want you to touch their mouth, is that I touch their mouth. If they're growling at you, that's not good. They growl and then they bite. Okay, so you don't want them to do that. So I don't start just putting I might try and see if they'll accept this stick and see how they respond. And if they respond, in a bad way, if they growl or something or snap, then I sort of just get them used to like me touching their face. And then I go from there and get the dog, to trust me more, because he clearly has trust issues. Sort of like I think of him as like Napoleon. That's how I think of him, like Napoleon.